I'm April, and today I'm going to show you how I created a layered design using vinyl cutouts from my Cricut. And I'm making a Minnie Mouse t-shirt for my daughter's first birthday. And I have a three-part design: the ears, the bow, and then the one. So I'm showing you the design. So the first thing I want to find my center line, and I want to fold my onesie or my t-shirt in half and press. So I've done that, and that's my thin piece of fabric that I'm going to use to iron over all the designs. I'm going to stretch out my onesie, smoothing it out, and using that center line, I'm going to place the design. So there's the ears. I'm going to play with it a little bit, and I'm going to eventually lower it. And what I've done is I've cut out, after the Cricut cuts out the design, I had to separate the bow and the one, and I make sure that I trim as much plastic around it as I can without cutting the design. You always want to make sure that you mirror your image and that you cut your vinyl shiny side down. I've made that mistake a few times. So I'm going to take the thin piece of fabric, and I'm going to put it over the top of the Mickey Mouse ears. And I'm going to press it, and I'm going to hold it and apply pressure with a high heat on my iron, no steam. Moving it around in circles. I'm going to remove the fabric, let it cool a little bit. And you can see how the design looks. So cute. I'm going to press it from the inside with my hand as it's cooling. And you can see the ear didn't stick pretty good. Everything else stuck good. So I want to remove that plastic. And I'm going to hold down the rest of the design to make sure it doesn't come up. And then I'm going to reposition my onesie. And I'm going to take the fabric again and cover the design and iron it really, really good this time. Now we've got direct heat with the no plastic layer in between. And there we go, it's done. So I'm flipping my onesie now inside out. And with no fabric, I'm going to iron directly on the back of the decal. That's where the adhesive is, and that will really get, ironing it from the inside out, that will really get it to adhere to whatever your surface is, a t-shirt, a onesie. I flip it right side back, and I'm checking all my corners, and I'm going to repeat it one more time just to be sure, because I really want this shirt to last and hold up during washes. You can never be too cautious. All right, now I'm going to start adding my layers. I'm going to add my bow. I'm going to position the bow. I'm going to place the bow. And then I'm going to take my thin piece of fabric again, lay it over the top. And I'm going to repeat the ironing steps that I followed before. I'm going to take the iron and kind of just hold it and apply pressure on top of the bow. Move it back and forth a little bit. Let it cool, remove the fabric, remove the plastic, always letting your design cool. In there, it looks so cute. I'm checking all my corners, and the next step is, of course, iron inside out again. No fabric, just directly on the back of that decal. Iron it real good, put some pressure on it, move it back and forth. Flip it back inside out again, and now I'm positioning the next layer, putting in the one, and I'm going to repeat all of the ironing steps. I'm going to take that fabric and I'm going to put it over the top of the whole design, moving it back and forth, applying that pressure just to the one. pressure and heat, because now we have 3 pieces, and I want them to make sure that none of the corners lift and that they all stay put and last. So there we have it. Now I'm going to remove the plastic, let it cool a little bit. It's hot. And I'm going to, again, flip my onesie inside out. And do the exact same thing that I did again. This time getting it really, really good with the heat and the pressure from the iron. And I'm placing it inside right again, checking all my corners and my edges, and it looks perfect. So there's my design, 3 layers. Check out www.aprilmay.net. Thank you.